focused on reinforcing its squad for 2025. Much of the attention is being directed towards strengthening the defense, as several established players face uncertain futures. With Virgil van Dijk aging and Joe Gomez seeing limited game time, the need for fresh talent is becoming increasingly apparent. French journalist Fabrice Hawkins has reported that Liverpool is preparing to bolster their defensive options, with RB Leipzig's rising star Josco Luuka firmly in their sights. Luuka, a young and highly rated centre-back, is steadily building his reputation in European football. Hawkins suggests that Liverpool fans should keep a very close eye on RB Leipzig's Josco Luka during Wednesday's Champions League match. This highlights how important Luka is to Liverpool's scouting efforts as they explore ways to strengthen their defense. Regardless of Van Dijk's future at the club, the left-sided centre-back, who shares similarities with Liverpool's previous successful acquisition, Ibrahima Konate, could be an ideal addition to their backline. However, Liverpool will face stiff competition for his signature, as both Real Madrid and Manchester United are reportedly monitoring his progress. Hawkins notes that Luuka is set to extend his contract with Leipzig until 2029, which complicates the situation but also reflects his rising market value. Liverpool will need to navigate this challenge carefully, leveraging their reputation for successful negotiations and strategic signings. Liverpool's scouting mission in the Champions League. With the upcoming Champions League clash against RB Leipzig, Liverpool has a prime opportunity to evaluate Luuka in action. This could be a pivotal moment in determining whether to pursue him further in the summer of 2025. Former Lion manager Peter Bosz has praised Luuka as a real talent with real potential, a sentiment that Liverpool seems eager to capitalize on. Luuka's defensive capabilities, particularly his high percentiles in blocks and clearances, 88th and 63rd percentiles respectively, demonstrate his solid reliability in crucial moments, a quality that would be invaluable to Liverpool's defensive setup. Possession and passing capabilities. Luuka also stands out with his technical abilities, particularly in possession. His statistics for passes attempted and pass completion %, which rank in the 87th and 85th percentiles, respectively, indicate a player who is comfortable with the ball at his feet and capable of initiating attacks from the back. This is a trait that would align well with Liverpool's preference for ball-playing defenders. Moreover, Luuka excels in progressive play, with his figures for progressive passes and progressive carries ranking in the 80th and 95th percentiles, highlighting his ability to transition quickly from defense to attack. While primarily focused on defending, Luuka's involvement in attacking play also shows promise. His statistics for shot-creating actions and non-penalty goals are modest but indicate potential for improvement in these areas. With the right coaching and development at Liverpool, Luuka could enhance this aspect of his game, making him an even more valuable all-around defender. Josco Luuka's performance data, as highlighted by sources like FBref, offers a comprehensive view of a player with the potential to significantly strengthen Liverpool's defensive unit. His strengths in clearances, blocks, and ball progression, combined with his ability to improve in passing and attacking contributions, make him a highly promising prospect. Luuka's profile not only aligns with Liverpool's current strategic needs, but also suggests that he could thrive in the Premier League under the club's coaching system. From a Liverpool fan's perspective, the prospect of signing Josco Luuka is an exciting one. It's thrilling to see the club actively targeting a player of his potential, especially given his potential role in the heart of Liverpool's defense. The club's decision to closely monitor him during a key Champions League fixture reflects the thoughtful planning and forward-thinking approach that defines Liverpool's transfer strategy. Luuka's arrival could herald a new chapter for the club, particularly as Liverpool transitions from the Klopp era to the future under a new manager. A player like Luuka, known for his solid defensive attributes and ability to play on the left side of the back line, would fit seamlessly into Liverpool's system, which prioritizes both defensive strength and fluid ball move. Arne Slot urged to bring ideal midfielder to Liverpool. Arne Slot is on the verge of becoming Liverpool's new manager following Jurgen Klopp's departure, with an announcement expected soon. Former Feyenoord player Kai Ramstein believes that Frankie de Jong would be the perfect addition to Slot's midfield at Anfield, urging the soon-to-be manager to bring the Barcelona star with him. Slot is expected to be named as Liverpool's next manager after the club reached a compensation agreement with Feyenoord on Friday. The Dutch side initially rejected Liverpool's offer of £7.7 million, but the Reds sweetened the deal with an additional £1.7 million in performance-related add-ons, which Feyenoord ultimately accepted. Slot's arrival at Liverpool could mark the start of a significant reshaping of the squad, with Michael Edwards returning to work alongside FSG and new sporting director Richard Hughes, signaling an exciting period ahead. While there may be links to Feyenoord players, Ramstein is convinced that Liverpool should aim for bigger and better. He strongly suggests that 26-year-old Frankie de Jong from Barcelona would be an ideal target. Arne Slot to Liverpool, take Frankie de Jong with you, Ramstein told Voetbal Primeur. He continued, I think that would be a great move for him. Frankie is so talented that I want to see him competing for major trophies. Of course, he won the league last year, but if Real Madrid secures Kylian Mbappé next summer, they'll likely dominate for the next 5 seasons. Given Barcelona's financial troubles, the Premier League seems like a fantastic option for him. He can play anywhere in midfield, picks up the ball, turns, and creates overloads. RB Leipzig, determined to keep Castello Luuka. Amid interest from Liverpool and Real Madrid, Liverpool and Real Madrid have both been linked with a move for Castello Luuka, the talented young French defender at RB Leipzig. However, according to Christian Falk of Caught Offside, Leipzig is determined to retain Luuka and is not considering a sale anytime soon. This will come as a setback for both clubs, although they could trigger his €90 million release clause, which is a potential avenue for negotiation. Luuka, a key player for Leipzig, earns €6 million per season at the club, and the Bundesliga side has no plans to part with him. Nonetheless, Liverpool could benefit from adding a young, high-quality centre-back like Luuka, especially as Virgil van Dijk enters his 30s and nears the end of his contract. Liverpool must start planning for life after the Dutchman, and Luuka could be an excellent long-term investment. With the potential to become a world-class player, Luuka would be an exciting addition for Liverpool, providing both immediate impact and growth potential. For Luuka, the opportunity to join Liverpool could be enticing. The Premier League giants offer him a platform to showcase his talents on one of the world's biggest stages while competing for major trophies. Meanwhile, Real Madrid, also eyeing his signature, is planning for the future after veterans David Alaba and Antonio Rudiger. Luuka could represent a top-class investment for the Spanish club as well. It remains to be seen whether Liverpool and Real Madrid can convince Leipzig to soften their stance, potentially with a lucrative offer. Both clubs have the financial power to make a deal happen, and it will be interesting to watch whether Luuka is swayed by the prospect of joining either club. If he chooses to push for a transfer, Leipzig may be under pressure to consider his departure. Manchester United's €90 million bid for Castello Luuka. In related news, Manchester United is reportedly set to pay a €90 million asking price for Castello Luuka, who recently signed a new contract with RB Leipzig. The contract includes a substantial release clause, ensuring that Leipzig has financial protection should they decide to sell. Luuka, who joined Leipzig from Lyon for just under €30 million, has continued to impress, particularly with his performances for France during the Olympics. His status as a left-footed centre-back has only added to his appeal. Leipzig originally signed him to replace Josco after the Croatian moved to Manchester City for a hefty fee, and Luuka has filled that role admirably. The 20-year-old has shown versatility, even being able to play as a left-back when required, which makes him an even more valuable asset. Clubs like Real Madrid and Manchester United are both said to be monitoring the defender, with bids expected in the summer. However, Leipzig is not looking to part with him unless they are met with an eye-watering offer. For Manchester United, Luuka could be a crucial addition to their defense, which has been an ongoing issue under Erik ten Hag. The club has struggled to nail down the right defensive partnerships, with recent signings like Matthijs de Ligt failing to fully live up to expectations. A €11 million